Welcome to Creative World. In this video, we will solve Chapter 3 exercise problem number 3.38. While solving this problem, we will be using Kirchoff's current law. According to this law, cumulative current on a node inside an electrical network is always equal to 0. Sum of all entering currents on a node is always equal to sum of all leaving currents from that node. We also will be using Ohm's law. According to this law, voltage across any resistance R is the product of current through it and the value of resistance itself. Now move towards the problem. Exercise problem number 3.38. Use nodal analysis to determine the value of current I0 in given below figure. This is the circuit diagram of given problem. Inside this network, we have to find the value of current through this branch with this specific direction, and we have to apply nodal analysis technique. We know that in order to apply nodal analysis on any network, we have to follow some steps. First step includes finding out the maximum number of node voltage equations that can be retrieved from that network. So using this equation, we can find out that figure. In this equation, n represents number of nodes exist in the network. In this case, there are 4 number of nodes. 4 minus 1 will be equal to 3. Maximum 3 number of node voltage equations can be retrieved from this network. In next step, we have to label all unknown non-reference node voltage. In this case, we are considering this node as reference or ground node. Other non-reference nodes voltage are labeled as V1, V2 and V3. Before we proceed further, if we observe there is a voltage source connected between two non-reference nodes. So we cannot solve this problem using simple nodal analysis technique. We have to switch towards supernode topology. In this technique, we have to merge that voltage source which exists between two non-reference nodes to its adjacent nodes. I have made a separate video in which I have explained how to find a supernode in any network and how to form a supernode. Before we proceed further, I will strongly recommend you to watch that video. Link to that video is given in description below. As we discussed earlier, we have to merge this voltage source to its adjacent nodes. In order to do that, first we have to write its voltage equation. If we observe voltage across this voltage source is depending upon the value of Vx, which is the voltage across this 1 kilo ohm resistance with this specific polarity, and voltage across this source will also be equal to the potential difference of these two node voltage. We can write it in mathematical form. Potential difference of these two node voltage will be equal to voltage across this voltage source. Here we are considering V1 is on higher potential than V2, so definitely the flow of current through this branch will be from V1 to V2. In that case, current will enter from positive terminal. That's why we have taken this voltage source value with positive sign. And the difference of these two nodes is taken as V1 minus V2. Now we want to merge this voltage source into this node 1. In that case, V1 will be equal to 2Vx plus V2. Now in this equation we have to replace Vx with its value, and Vx is equal to the potential difference of these two node voltage. This node voltage is V2 while this node voltage will be equal to 6 volt because a voltage source is connected between this node and reference or ground node, and positive terminal of this voltage source is connected to this node. So whatever the value of this voltage source will have, same voltage will be appearing with positive sign on this node as well. So we can say that V3 will be equal to 6 volt. So Vx will be equal to V2 minus V3 because positive terminal is here and negative terminal is here. So we can replace Vx in this equation with its value, that is equal to V2 minus V3, and the value of V3 is equal to 6 volt. Now open these brackets. 2 will multiply with V2 and minus 6 volt. It will become 2V2 minus 12 volt plus V2. Add these values together, their sum will be equal to 3V2. So V1 will be equal to 3V2 minus 12 volt. Now we can replace V1 with its new value, that is 3V2 minus 12 volt, and form a super node here by merging this voltage source into this node. Here we have replaced V1 with its value, that was 3V2 minus 12 volt, after merging this voltage source into this node, and we have formed a super node here. In next step, we have to assume all unknown branch currents along with their directions in this network. Now we will apply Kirchoff's current law on this super node to find out its node voltage equation. On this node, only one current is entering 2 mA while three currents are leaving, I2, I1 and I0. In next step, we have to replace these three currents with their respective equations. Current I2 will be equal to the potential difference of these two node voltage divided by the value of resistance, V2 minus 6 volt divided by 1 kilo ohm. Current I1 will be equal to V2 divided by 1 kilo ohm, while current I0 will be equal to 3V2 minus 12 volt divided by 1 kilo ohm. In order to omit all denominator values, we will multiply this equation on both sides with 1 kilo ohm. Product of 1 kilo ohm will cancel out with all denominator values, only numerator values will left. Here product of 1 kilo ohm and 2 milliampere will result 2 volt. Now open these brackets, minus outside of the brackets will multiply with V2 minus 6 volt. It will become minus V2 plus 6 volt. Here minus will multiply with 3V2 minus 12 volt. It will become minus 3V2 plus 12 volt. Now we will add constants together. Sum of 12 volt, 6 volt and 2 volt will become 20 volt. Sum of minus V2 and minus 3V2 will become minus 5V2. Place this minus 5V2 on the other hand side of equal to make it positive and divide on both sides with 5. The value of V2 will become 4 volt. After calculating the value of V2, we are able to calculate the value of current I0. Current I0 is equal to 3V2 minus 12 volt divided by 1 kilo ohm. In this equation, we have to replace V2 with its value. So the equation will become 3 into 4 volt minus 12 volt divided by 1 kilo ohm. Product of 3 and 4 volt will become 12 volt. Here 12 volt minus 12 volt will become 0. So 0 divided by 1 kilo ohm will result 0 ampere. So there is no current flowing through this branch in this network. So it was all about chapter 3 exercise problem number 3.38. Thank you. See you again in next video.